followed by Jay Primus, followed by Esther Galicia.
Scott asked to be put at the end of the line if he could.
Yes. This is the end.
Okay.
Getting very close to the end. Jay Primus. First Jay Primus.
Well, good evening, Commissioners. My name is Jay Primus, and I'm a Berkeley resident, car owner, and transit rider. And this is my first ever public meeting in Berkeley, and I'm here because I feel so strongly about this issue and want to voice my support for full BRT, including dedicated lanes. As a driver, I know that BRT will probably make driving a little less convenient, but I know that it'll make transit work much better, and I think that's a good thing. With BRT, I'll probably drive less and take transit more, and I think that's exactly the point. That's good for me as a resident, but it's especially important for people who rely on the bus to get around, who aren't as fortunate to have a car. One of the things I really love about Berkeley, and one reason I live here, is that it's such a progressive community that places such a high value on environmental sustainability. And change isn't easy, but it seems to me that BRT is really consistent with these values and who we are and who we want to be as a city. Thank you.
Thank you. Esther Galicia, followed by Linda Moore, followed by Patricia Rose.
Hello, my name is Esther Galicia. I have been in the Berkeley area for around 20 years, living, working in different places. I use the public transportation for 20 years. I know pretty much all the routes. I'm pretty familiar with number one. I work in schools on the weekdays. East Oakland, number one, and I work a part-time job as a vendor. So I wonder, for me it's kind of confusing why they are proposing this big investment, like 200 and something, in a improvement of some minutes. When I'm, let's say, downtown Dwight, in Rapid is 20 minutes, weekdays. The number one is 30 minutes. So in weekdays it's pretty good, the service, pretty fast. If we go the downtown to East Oakland, let's say 90 Avenue, is 25 minutes more or less in the Rapids. In the one is 30 minutes.
Thank you.
So
thank you. Time is up.
Pretty efficient. So I just wonder why they want.
Linda Moore, followed by Patricia Rose, followed by Doug Buchwald.
Hi, I'm Linda Moore. I live in the Willard neighborhood. I've lived there for 3 years. I've seen it change from a neighborhood that is mostly students to a neighborhood where there are small children, people with dogs, elderly people like me, a number of different kinds of people who walk around the neighborhood. We will be severely impacted by traffic coming into our neighborhood from Telegraph in order to avoid the 2 lanes of buses down the middle. It's also, as Lindy Johnson said, going to divide Telegraph Avenue, the 2 neighborhoods on either side, and it will also impact the businesses on Telegraph Avenue adversely. I am against the BRT. Thank you.
Thank you. Patricia Rose, followed by Doug Buchwald.
I am a property owner on Telegraph Avenue, 2848 Telegraph. And our tenant is a long-time business in Berkeley, Looking Glass Photographic Arts. It's been on Telegraph for 38 years. We hope to be able to stay there, but this proposal really puts a lot of doubt into my mind whether or not we're going to be able to sustain the business. As it is, parking is very difficult, and there's a lot of traffic that's ending up parking on the side
Doug Bugwald, and you have 2 minutes, and you get to bring up the rear.
Thank you, sir. This is a good turnout for this meeting tonight. I'm very happy to see the people here, except the location was wrong for this meeting. We should have been at the corner of 51st and Telegraph this evening holding this meeting because, in fact, I was there tonight, and I saw the road was packed at around 5:30. The road was packed at around 5:30. If they made that one lane, cars would never get anywhere. And guess what was stranded in little... all over the place were these AC Transit buses with virtually nobody on them. There is no capacity for the buses because there's no demand for the route. It is a stupid idea to have the buses go here. Those buses should be cut down into smaller sizes and serve the people that they need. Let's get serious. This is just social engineering. This was all decided in 2001. The route was decided Telegraph Avenue. The mode was decided Bus Rapid Transit. Every meeting we've had since then has been just social engineering 101. Beat people down. We're going to do this anyway. Let them talk, and they'll go home and forget about it. Well, I don't think we're going to forget about it. I've seen more and more people showing up for these meetings. And this is
That's right.
Okay, BRT has created a lot of controversy, but it is really just a sideshow. The real issue is PRT, personal rapid transit, or cars. Cars are used because people find them convenient. They can get to where they need to go. They can go shopping. They can chain their errands, take the kids to school, get to work on time, feel safe from crime, other impacts. We need a transportation system that can compete with that very beneficial transit system we have, which is cars. BRT is anything but a competitor for that. If we spend all this money on BRT, it's wasted money that could go into a worthy competitor to cars. And I think we ought to do that. And I have a letter from a Nobel laureate that I want to read. No.
And your time is up. Your time is up. Thank you.
I'm going to try. You can cut me off.
No, we already cut you off. Your 2 minutes up. Your 2 minutes. We need to take a break now. I want to thank everybody for being here.
Okay, I'll just say, sincerely yours, George Akerlof, Nobel laureate in economics. This is a very, very, very bad idea.
Thank you all. We're going to take a break, about 5-minute break for the commission, and then we'll start our discussion. And you're all welcome to stay to